And we start with breaking news. A political plot to kidnap a governor foiled. 6 men now under arrest.
Prosecutors say their planning was elaborate and included staking out the Michigan governor's vacation home. WGN's Mike Lowe joins us now with more on that. Wow, when I heard it, I was like, seriously?
Just a stunning story out of Michigan today. And the group allegedly believed that their state government was violating the U.S. Constitution, apparently referring to the coronavirus restrictions. They planned to kidnap the governor of Michigan, overthrow the government, and, quote, ignite a civil war. This afternoon, the governor acknowledged that she could have been kidnapped and killed.
When I put my hand on the Bible and took the oath of office 22 months ago, I knew this job would be hard. But I'll be honest, I never could have imagined anything like this.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer linked the rise in right-wing extremism to President Donald Trump's rhetoric.
Just last week, the President of the United States stood before the American people and refused to condemn white supremacists and hate groups like these 2 Michigan militia groups. Stand back and stand by, he told them.
Earlier in the day, the top federal and state prosecutors in Michigan joined the FBI and the state police in detailing the shocking case.
The nature of this case is rather unprecedented, but it does send a very vivid reminder that while we may be in a time period of discourse, possibly even divisiveness and fighting across the nation, law enforcement stands united.
The alleged conspirators, 5 men from Michigan and 1 from Delaware, allegedly hatched the plot in Dublin, Ohio. They are apparently upset with Whitmer's restrictions intended to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Authorities say they became aware of the plot and started investigating when extremists began communicating on social media.
Through confidential sources, undercover agents, and clandestine recordings, law enforcement learned particular individuals were planning to kidnap the governor.
All of us in Michigan can disagree about politics, but those disagreements should never, ever amount to violence.
The group allegedly planned to attack the Michigan State Capitol. Authorities say the group conducted surveillance on Whitmer's vacation home and used encrypted messages to discuss detonating explosive devices, including on a highway bridge, to divert police attention.
The group successfully detonated an improvised explosive device wrapped with shrapnel to test its anti-personnel capabilities.
7 men also face state charges for conspiring with the militia group Wolverine Watchmen.
Our efforts uncovered elaborate plans to endanger the lives of law enforcement officers, government officials, and the broader public.
Whitmer called for unity and a renewed effort to focus on what she said is a danger to everyone.
I've said it many times. We are not one another's enemy. This virus is our enemy, and this enemy is relentless.
And the 6 men charged by federal authorities face sentences of up to life in prison. Back to you.